Here we go. Hello. It is Sunday the 5th of October. It's a cool, grey and cloudy day, and I'm in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea. And a bag to unbox, which means I've been to another convention. And in this case, that convention was Concrete Cow 25.5, the second Concrete Cow of the year, which took place yesterday in Wolverton, just outside Milton Keynes. And it's a rather nice little event, about 40 people, I think, something like that, 30-40 people, playing an interesting variety of games. And I got two good, really enjoyable games, one of which was Pico Rumble Bugs, in which we played a team of insect wrestlers going around the countryside giving demonstrations. He discovered a rival circus was attempting to steal from a village where we wanted to put on display, and then the mayor was in on it, and there was a big flood, and we had to rescue people and stand for mayor and restore the dam and so on. And in the afternoon, I played Monty Python's medieval reenactment program, which is not a role-playing game, and that actually proved to be a whole lot better than I thought it was going to be. But I got to see friends, caught up with a few people, and had a good day out, coupled with a few hours on the train reading a book. So, what did I pick up? Now, I didn't actually pick up as much as I might have done in former years. I didn't pick up as much as in terms of reading material. There is quite a good bookshop, second-hand bookshop, attached to the community centre where the convention takes place, and I always go in there and spend about half an hour browsing, and this time I managed to walk away without spending quite a bit of money on some hardbacks, which I really fell in love with. I thought, I've got no space for them or time to read them. So my partner looked at me and went, "Have you changed? Are you feeling all right?" Well, what can I say? I had a nice cup of tea and I felt all right. So what did I pick up? From the bookshop, I got a copy of Richard Holmes's Complete Walks. Great series from, I suppose, the early 90s, in which the late Professor Richard Holmes walks around battlefields and describes what's going on and brings them to life. And it's absolutely fantastic. So I picked up the book. And a rather nice hardback edition of the second book in the Night's Dawn trilogy by Peter F. Hamilton, Neutronium Alchemist. Fascinating, big, kind of bold science fiction novel from the late 90s. So a very 90s kind of trip. And really the other things was just these. So let's have a look at them. Move the back out of the way. So what we've got is, let's have a look. This is Nirvana on Fire Expanded Edition for Mothership First Edition. It's probably the most expensive thing I bought. I didn't buy a copy of Daggerheart. I wanted to, but that's going to have to wait till my local friendly gaming store gets a copy in stock. Ace Adventure, a time travel adventure back to the past in the 30s from the future, when the President of the United States is a reality star enacting law via social media. Fishing nets litter the oceans and the world takes away an accessibility tool as punishment. And basically you rush back to the 30s to try and save the day and fight actual Nazis. Earth After Dark, post-apocalyptic survival role-playing book, Wastelanders book. So I just picked this up on a whim to see what it was like. So post-apocalyptic survival horror sort of thing. Doesn't tell you very much on the back, which I really I tend to dislike, because I know there's a utility there and I appreciate that, but when I pick up a book I want a blurb, I want to know what it's about. And then Drifting Offline, a subspace anomaly designed for death in space. Death in Space is the Mert Borge inspired, but not Mert Borge in tone, science fiction horror kind of survival game towards the end of the universe. But it's also about building and maintaining a community as well, which I really like. So nice to see something for that come out. And then Sock Puppets, a role-playing game about puppets and their problems, which I just went, oh, I'm going to get this. And it's got the tag, Sock Puppets is a very silly tabletop role-playing game about a failing children's television series. Make a bunch of puppets and ruin a perfectly good puppet show. And I just went, what's not to like about that? You know, the idea of ruining a television, you know, a perfectly good children's puppet show. And you can imagine there are many multiple ways of doing that. So that's what I picked up. And of these, I don't see myself reviewing anything of them quite soon, as I need to review the full Mothership First Edition rules. And I might do this quite soon because it's I have reviewed Death in Space, and it's interesting to see something released for it. Anyway, that's my haul of books from Concrete Cow 2025. I do plan to review some of these, give them a due very soon. And of course, we're looking forward to Concrete Cow 26.0 next March. Well worth going to if you're in the UK and can get there from wherever you are. Anyway, thanks for watching another unboxing, or I should say unbagging in the Nook. If you enjoyed this, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you will typically see me out here with a box, but in this case, a bag from which I will unbag various things that I have picked up at a convention I've just attended and talk about them for just a few minutes, all of course accompanied by a nice cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing or unbagging in the Nook. I will be back soon with another unboxing in the Nook and an unbagging in the Nook as soon as I've been to another convention. Thanks for watching. Be back again soon. Bye for now.